From Hillary Clinton to Justin Bieber to former Attorney General Jeff Sessions, SNL's Kate McKinnon has the ability to transform seamlessly.
Get real. I'm made of steel. This is nothing. Hi, girls.
But her latest role, a departure from her usual comedic chops to a very real story that has dominated headlines.
She dropped out of Stanford at 19 to create Theranos.
Elizabeth Holmes charged with massive fraud.
Elizabeth Holmes and another former executive await a criminal trial.
McKinnon is slated to star as Elizabeth Holmes, the embattled Silicon Valley founder of the so-called revolutionary blood testing company, Theranos.
We will change our lives and our world.
Here it is. Here's the next Steve Jobs.
Once valued at $9 billion.
We've made it possible to run comprehensive laboratory tests from a tiny sample.
The story is set to unfold in a Hulu miniseries based on the hit ABC News podcast, The Dropout, chronicling Holmes' meteoric rise and fall from grace. Holmes is currently awaiting trial and facing up to decades in prison for alleged fraud if convicted. But she seems to be unfazed by it all, seen here in a video captured by Inside Edition, seemingly living it up in San Francisco with her new fiancé, hotel heir Billy Evans, and ditching that signature black turtleneck for a white t-shirt and baseball cap. The two reportedly partying at Burning Man this past August.
A lot of people think it was heartless that you were partying at Burning Man when your company was closing its doors.
A reference presumably to this Instagram selfie that her fiancé posted at the festival. Holmes' story has become a cultural phenomenon, chronicled everywhere.
Magazine cover after news article, blog post.
From a best-selling book, Bad Blood, by the Wall Street Journal's John Carreyrou, to documentaries, including the one on ABC.
This was not how a young billionaire thought her empire would end.
Her story as complex as it is fascinating. Black turtlenecks, blue eyes, smoky voice. Elizabeth Holmes was a tech supernova who said she had an amazing invention.
Making it possible to do any lab test from a tiny drop of blood from a finger.
Oh my God, this is a rocket ship.
Reported to be the youngest female self-made billionaire, CEO of her own company.
The golden girl of Silicon Valley.
Part of the new Time 100 list just out.
Only problem, it didn't work.
This is not fake it till you make it. This thing is a product that didn't work.
Did Ms. Holmes know that Theranos could not do all those tests?
She knew.
By 2017, Holmes, once the lavishly praised cover girl, found herself under the harsh glare of a very different kind of spotlight.
Ms. Holmes, please raise your right hand.
Forced to answer to the Securities and Exchange Commission as she was investigated for an alleged elaborate years-long fraud.
Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
Suddenly, the woman who had always seemed to have all the answers.
We are the only lab company that is actually really focused on leading with transparency.
Now had none.
I don't know specifically. I'm not sure. I don't know exactly.
Claiming ignorance more than 660 times.
We would be speculating. I just don't know.
Elizabeth Holmes, once valued at $4.5 billion, now worth virtually nothing.
She was able to put a magic spell on people with her big blue eyes and her deep voice.
She would have been the next Steve Jobs.
She settled with the SEC with no admission of wrongdoing, but she now faces criminal charges from the Department of Justice. She has pleaded not guilty to all charges. As Holmes awaits a criminal trial, this fascination with this saga will live on in the upcoming portrayal by McKinnon. The limited series will be produced by Fox Searchlight, which is owned by our parent company, Disney. The actor joins a pantheon of popular comedians who have transitioned from iconic humorous roles to dramatic star turns in recent years.
Jeez, Megan.
Like Melissa McCarthy, going from bridesmaid
I need you to get $10,000. I'm months behind in my rent.
to her Oscar-nominated role in last year's Can You Ever Forgive Me? And Steve Carell morphing from 40-year-old virgin to a beautiful boy.
You can come home. No, that would make it work, please.
Between the two of us, who do you trust to be your president, the Republican or Donald Trump?
McKinnon, a proven master of impersonation, should have no trouble making the move.
I am so incredibly humbled.
And nailing that infamous baritone.
Hi everyone, George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.